it's DIY Gemini, and today we are making a fake skylight for my bathroom. Alright, we're continuing this journey on turning this builder gray bathroom into a jungle bathroom of my dreams. In part one, which is the last video, we made this trellis to hang with plants from the ceiling so that when you walk in, you're going to feel like you're in the jungle, especially when this pothos really grows out. It's really, really cool. It was super easy to make too, so I was really, really stoked on how that turned out. I will link that in the cards above for you to watch if you haven't already. Actually, this faux skylight was supposed to be part of that last video, but things really didn't work out. Things weren't lining up correctly, and there were some issues that it needs to solve. But alas, we figured it out, and we're going to be doing it today. But first, let me take you to past me so that we can show you how we started this project. Before we build the lattice, I'm actually going to be doing something first, which is going to be involving this guy. And I'm not using it in the way you might think. So let me tell you my plan. So I have this TV from Goodwill that is about $16. You can also get this if you went dumpster diving or if you have an old TV laying around. You actually don't need a functioning TV for this project. But I will be explaining it in the next voiceover of what I'm doing as I'm taking this guy apart. So skylights and even fake LED skylights are really expensive, so I was looking for solutions to DIY one. I came across DIY Perk's video for where he actually takes an old TV and turns it into a skylight. I thought this was super cool. I think we're going to give it a try for ourselves, so let's take this thing apart. Okay, I just want to take a pause in disassembling because there are two main types of TVs. We have the LEDs, which are more modern and newer. Those are pretty self-explanatory. You'll see the strips on the ends. DIY Perks video had noted that these are kind of too high voltage for our needs, so that's why we're getting a secondary lower voltage LED system installed. But then you have something older like this, which is the fluorescent bulbs. So these tubes are all fluorescent bulbs, and we just want to make sure we're removing this very carefully. We're also disposing it very carefully as well. So they're very fragile. I'm going to try to be as gentle as I can. But we're almost done with assembly, so awesome. So the parts that we're actually concerned with are really just these layers here and the outer frame. The rest I'm going to go recycle and dispose of properly. Okay, now that past me has caught us up, let's go through all the issues that we had to address. First, you can see the distinction of the LED dots, which was not going to work. I ended up getting a more denser LED strip, which was a tad more expensive, but looked way brighter and more consistent. Second, in DIY Perk's video, he had an extra layer called the Fresnel layer, or the Fresnel layer, which makes the light appear from further away. I didn't have that layer. Turns out it was only found in certain TVs, particularly projection TVs, like this one here. But for some reason, my dad happened to have one from our old TV, so I tried it, and it honestly didn't do much. I'm not really sure why. So to make the light appear further away, we're literally going to distance it from the diffusion layers. The original TV frame was too shallow and the lights are too close to the diffusion layer, thus not allowing it to adequately diffuse the light. So we're just going to build a simple 4-inch tall wood frame and then use that to mount our lights. Using some 4-inch wide pine, we're going to cut the pieces for our frame and then round a 1/4-inch slot for our diffusion layers to slide into. We'll then assemble it using pocket screws, and then we'll do one last run with the router through the one side of our box to give it entrance to slide the diffusion layers in. We're going to use these aluminum L brackets to stick the LED lights and to mount the whole thing to the ceiling. Aluminum is a nice medium to diffuse some heat from the LEDs as well. We'll hang on to those for now, but we're going to paint everything white to have it blend better with the ceiling, and while that dries, let's work on another light in the bathroom. So this is the original light that came in the bathroom. Though it is a nice and modern light, I'm just not a silver girly, so we're going to change it to something more warm and a more gold color. After turning off the breaker, we're going to take this down. I also used this tester to make sure there are no wires that are still active or hot. After making sure we're all good, we're going to unscrew all the wire nuts and separate the wires. We then remove the old mounting plate and use our new one that came with the new light, making sure that our screws are level. We can now attach a new light. First, we're going to connect the ground wire to the ground screw. Normally this is like an unsheathed copper wire attaching to a green screw. Then attach a black wire to the other black wire using our wire nuts. This is the hot,
and then attach the white wire to the white wire. This is the neutral. While this is an easy electrical job, if you are unsure, please hire an electrician or home professional to install. Electrical work can be dangerous, so always be safe. So now let's tuck all of these wires in and mount it into the light. Now the final steps will be adding the rings, the lampshades, and the light bulbs. Okay, let there be lights. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I love. Nice. Back to the skylight. I played around with some of the layouts of the LEDs and found that I needed to add some more in the middle, so I'm going to use part of the original TV framing to add some additional backing for the LEDs to attach to. Alright, let's mount this thing. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video and second installment of our jungle bathroom series. I'm super stoked to add more lighting in this bathroom, and it's looking super cool already. In the last episode, we are going to be tackling the floor, the cabinets. We're going to do some stuff to the mirror as well. And we're keeping it renter friendly. And yeah, I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at HiDIYGemini for more behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.